Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ and today I have a pick a card for you guys. What changes are coming to you at this time? We just went through crazy, a lot of retrogrades. Jupiter's finally going direct on the 11th tomorrow. Mercury's getting out of his shadow period as well. So a lot of great things are happening. We just had the Lion's Gate. So a lot of stuff are happening astrologically. So I just want to do this pick a card to see what changes are happening in your life at this time. So we have three beautiful postcards here by Deja. So we have this one right here. We have this one as our second option. And then we have this one as our third option. So the timestamps, like always, will be pinned in the comment section below. All my information, PO Box, IG, email, website, everything is in the description box below. Please take your time, take a deep breath, see which one calls to you. If you're called to more than one, that is okay. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. You can pick several, you can pick all, you can watch it and see which one resonates. Honestly, there's no way of doing this wrong, okay? Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And let's get started. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video whenever you are ready. Click play and fast forward to your selected option. If you are new, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, then how are you? Let's get started. So let's start with option 1. So for option 1, what changes are coming for you at this time, or what's leaving your life? Let's see. We have this card here. This is the beautiful artist and creator, Deja drew it. So this card is all about permission. The title of this card is I give myself permission. I have permission. So here what I'm getting is just looking at this card, and if you pick this stack, I feel like you may feel very restricted at this time. Okay, maybe some of you can't speak your mind in some way, okay, or it's just you don't know how to go about something, because it feels like you can't see the full picture here. We can't see her eyes. Her eyes are cut off, right? So it feels to me like there's this need to follow your intuition and not use your physical eyes for what you are inquiring about. Okay, it feels like it's more on an intuitive level what you need to do, like the answers are within you. But because the moon is so small, I'm gonna say you're having a hard time really picking up on your intuition or what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, I also feel like, again, you're not giving yourself permission to do something, and it feels like spirit really wants to tell you that the change that is going to happen is, give me a second, I'm trying to listen. They're saying that the change that's going to happen for you, it's more internal. It's more for you, like you're liberating yourself in some way, again, because it feels to me like you are restricted. There's so many things that you wanted to do, that you wanted to pursue, and they're even saying like you want to buy something, you want to buy a t-shirt, you want to buy something, and it feels like, no, I'm gonna put it off for later. Even if I have the finances, it feels like, no, it's okay, I'm gonna buy for my kids or for my husband or for my friend or for my mother, whatever this is, for somebody else other than yourself. And it feels like at a deep psychological level, there is this I don't give myself permission to buy myself something, to treat myself, to celebrate myself in some way. And I feel like the change that's happening is that's going to change. You're going to change that perspective, and you're going to put yourself first, because it feels also like a lot of hesitation and worry. She has her fingers in her mouth, so I'm going to say she's very worried about something. So you might be biting your nails, you might be biting on your lip, or there's this, like, I'm not sure, overthinking things, feeling very anxious. That's the energy that I'm getting just with this single card. Now let's look at the rest of the cards, and I feel like all that is going to change, and that's what you're leaving behind. That I'm not giving myself permission. I'm worried, I'm stressed about something. Yeah, see the 9 of Wands. You've been dealing with something. It feels like you've been dealing with, this is my through the ringer card. If you guys have been an OG subscriber of mine, you know what it means when I say through the ringer. That means, you've been beat up. you've been beat down, you've been on your knees, and you picked yourself up. It's like you're not done with one thing and then another thing happens. So it feels like you're in that energy right now. And plus, it's a 9. So this tells me, that you're wrapping up a cycle. It's already ending. That's what they want you to know. That's what your guides, your ancestors, however it is you wish to call your higher power, it's you're ending this cycle of feeling vulnerable too, and feeling tied up in some way. Okay, it feels like, see, you put someone else first. It's like, it's okay, it's okay, I'll deal with my stuff, what I need later on. I want to deal with you. And for some of you, it's a parent. You're a parent, you're a mother, you're a father, and we always do that, right? Many of us, it's like we take care of our children first and then we come last. And I feel like that's changing. You're giving yourself permission to kind of let go and not worry so much. The Magician. Yeah, see, we're ending to start anew. The Magician is a wonderful card. Also, some of you, maybe you have restricted yourself because you feel like you're too old to do something, or you feel like it's too late, or you feel like, nah, you know what, I'm never gonna achieve that. Why should I even try? Or I don't have the means necessary to do that, to travel, to start my business, to start that class, to enroll in the university, whatever it is that you want to do, or take that extra course. I don't have the money for it. I see you leaving that behind and giving yourself permission again to start that thing, to do that thing that you've been holding back on. And I feel like also you're changing your mindset. I feel like whereas before you expected the worst, now you're having this magician energy of like, I can make it work. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to make it work. You're going to believe in yourself, and you're going to see that you have everything that you need within yourself, and you're going to manifest amazing things, right? That's the Magician, as above, so below. But we need to leave this worrisome energy behind in order for us to turn into the Magician, or else what we will be manifesting, it's not going to be the most positive thing, again, because we're manifesting from an energy of worrisome, of being defeated. And I feel like all that energy, we're leaving it behind in order to fully step into the Magician here. Yeah, we're learning to be flexible. We're learning to go with the flow and not be so rigid. And I feel like for some of you, that's what's going on here with the 9 of Wands. It's like it was either your way or the highway. Now you're learning kind of like, okay, it doesn't have to be exactly my way. Okay, I can trust in the universe. Okay, nothing's going to happen if I don't have that new thing or that new system or that new phone. I can still record with my old phone kind of situation here. Okay, it's kind of like you're looking at things and you're like, okay, I can use this. There's still some juice left in this kind of situation here. Yeah, because I feel like, see, this woman or this fairy is on her hands, a hand still, right? And it feels like you had to do so many things to kind of get through this energy. And that's why all the worrisome, it's kind of like, it's kind of like you were going in circles type of situation here. Trust in divine timing. Yeah, some of you something about timing here. It wasn't the right time, and it wasn't about exactly the right time. It was more like you were not giving yourself permission. You were holding yourself back, and that's what you're leaving behind. Okay? Yeah, you're doing the soul work. That's what you've been doing, and that's what you're still gonna do. You're growing at a soul level. Ganesh, achievement. You're achieving that which you thought was impossible. There's achievement here. That's what your ancestors or your guides, again, however it is you wish to call them, they're telling you that all this difficult energy that you've been going through was all for your soul growth, to get you out of your comfort zone, to get you to put yourself first, to give yourself permission to live life. I feel like if you pick this pile, you've lived very restricted. See, there's the aging woman here, and it feels like there's this energy of like, I was too old to do something, or my time is up kind of situation. Like, there's no point in me doing this or trying this anymore. This is only for the young folks. That's kind of what I'm listening here to. And it feels like you had to do some of this internal work to kind of give yourself, again, permission to go forward with your life, and you're achieving something that you thought you would never achieve because again you thought you were too old, you thought you didn't have the tools, you thought you didn't have the means to do this. And you're going to find out that you do. You're going to become the magician, and that's the change that's coming to you. There's a lot of abundance, prosperity, a lot of value and elegance. Again, you're looking at things again with a different set of eyes, and you're being like, okay, this has a value. Why did I thought that it didn't? There's this elegance here, okay? Kind of like, you're walking your talk situation here. There's a lot of material success that I'm picking up. There's this high level of self mastery here. Some of you like really learned your craft with the magician. Okay, you really had to go through it. And if you have your own business, you do soul work business, or you do healing or anything, or any type of business, you really had to learn your craft, and you went through it. You had difficult clients, or you had different difficult classes, and you really went through this moments of trials, and now you've really you know perfected your craft kind of situation here. You didn't give up. And because of that, you're gaining a lot of material success. Also, there's this of you're entering into a more a fulfilling spiritual life because you did the work. Spirit is just saying you're gonna step into this energy of just being more happy, more love around you as well, more connection with people, because I feel like before you felt this disconnect with people as well. So that is what I have for you guys, and now I'm gonna move to option 2. So those of you who picked option 2, we have I Am Worthy. That is the title of this deck, of this particular card here. So for people who chose number 2, what I'm really feeling here is the sense of like what is changing within you or around you, is this sense of you feeling like you are worthy to do something. Okay? You are like, I deserve this. Your inner confidence is changing. I also feel like, again, there's this like overthinking here. This woman has her fingers in her mouth. I feel like you're hyper focused on something. There's something that you're focused on, okay, that you want, and you're like, I'm worth it and I'm going after it. Whereas before, maybe you were doubting whether to go after something or do something. I feel like now you're like, yes, I'm doing it. No one's changing my mind. I'm gonna do this. So the changes that are coming in for you, again, it feels like the Queen of Pentacles to me, it's all about, if we want to look at mundane level, then this is your work, your career, your studies, okay? So you might be accomplishing something. I am hearing PhD for some of you. I am also hearing chiropractic. Chiropractic? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but I'm also getting like physical therapy. I'm getting music. Someone's doing music or getting their PhD, their master's in music. I'm not sure if that's even possible. I'm pretty sure there is. There's what else are they showing me? Painting. They're showing me painting, sculpting. So I heard agriculture as well. So if any of you are doing anything with agriculture, I see you doing that or pursuing that, or having I also feel like some of you are changing careers. You're going from like a corporate job to your own business. That's what I'm picking up on here. I'm also picking up on self-value. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who knows her value. She knows what she's worth, and she knows what she's capable of and what she can accomplish. And you're stepping into that energy, and it makes perfect sense with this card, I Am Worthy. Your ancestors, your guides want you to know that you are worth whatever goal it is that you set your mind into. Make that change, make that career, go after that career. For some of you, I feel like you're a lot of changes in your abundance, in your finances, an increase in your finances. More stability is coming in for you. Also, not only physically, but I'm also getting in your family and relationships, especially when it comes to your kids and your husband. Okay, like your own little nuclear family here. There's a lot of fertility coming in for you, where you're going to be able to plant seeds for them to bloom for years to come. That's what it feels like. Oh, the Fool. You're stepping into this energy of the Fool, of like a child. The Fool doesn't overthink things. He just goes with his heart. If he feels it, he takes the leap. And I see you taking that leap in yourself, in something that you want, in something that you value. I see you starting something new as well. There's a lot of new energy coming in, especially when it comes to home, family, career, and finances and studies. Okay, you guys. Also, there is this essence of being more free, of just, living in the moment, because the Fool doesn't think ahead. Maybe whereas before you thought a lot about the future, and you thought a lot about, like, and I'm not thinking about, because thinking about the future is good, but I'm saying like people who really think about 20 years from now or 30 years from now, and there's nothing bad with that. That is absolutely okay. But also, when we restrict our here and the now to save for the future, our future is not guaranteed. We don't have our lives bought. Our lives are not bought. Our lives are not, it's not like, we are guaranteed that we're going to live till we're 80 or 90. And so Spirit just wants to remind you here that you're going to be stepping in that energy of the here and now, being present and living one day at a time. That doesn't mean that you go and you waste all your savings, right? It just means that you're going to be more free when it comes to your present time. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like that sounds redundant. But let's say before, where you're like, no, I'm not going to spend right now a vacation for right now because I want to save for retirement. Maybe now you're going to be like, okay, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I take that vacation now. Not a luxurious vacation, but if I take that vacation now, or if I apply for that program now, or if I purchase that amount of money. I see you kind of being more mindful of your finances as well, but in a more present way. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm explaining myself here. But it feels like before you were very worried about the future, and again, it's kind of like you're like, well, nothing guarantees me that I'm gonna live till like I'm 100, or I'm until that age that I want to live in. So you're kind of like living more in the moment, kind of situation, having more fun, taking more risks. That's kind of the thing here. I think that's a better way of putting it. It's like taking more risks. Milk and honey, yes. You're stepping into this energy of a lot of abundance, money, feeling good, right? Seeing the rainbow, having a lot of blessings come in, the sweetness of life. And because of that, you're going to be able to, take more risk and live in the moment here. Yeah, you're going to celebrate more. I am celebrated. Some of you are celebrating yourself, again, of your accomplishments. Others of you, you're just celebrating. You're having more fun. You're stepping into, again, that full energy. Having more fun, being more spontaneous, traveling, just being more present is the best way I can put it. The Weaver. Yes, you're weaving your life. You're weaving your future, but you're more present in it. Whereas before, you were either too much in the future or too much in the past, and you weren't here in the now. But I'm picking up more in the future, and I feel like now you're going to be like, okay, now, in the present moment. And then we have number 32, steadfastness. So this card, yeah, see, you're making more slow movements. Slow but steady, right? I'm going to read this one from the guidebook because I don't use this deck very often. And I don't know what that one, I don't even know the word steadfastness. Let's see. Do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. Okay? So stay focused. Work with the elephant spirit. So this card is talking all about communicating telepathically with other people. So some of you are going to be able to read other people's minds, okay? Like you're just going to look at their body language and you're going to be like, I know what you're thinking, or I know what you're all about. I know if you're lying to me. Make sure at this time though, you do not go back and forth on your thinking. Because if you do that, again, you're going to get caught up in that energy of overthinking things. And you're going to be scared to take that leap. Whatever block, because I'm also seeing like this big boulder. So if you feel blocked in some way in your career, in your finances, if any of the topics that I mentioned before, this block will be removed, okay? I'm also hearing your current job, someone's current job gives you little recognition. There's no sense of accomplishment or success there, and Spirit is saying that's changing. For others of you, you feel unheard in your relationships, that's changing as well. They're saying the situation will be transformed. Your situation is going to be transformed. That's what I'm hearing. And again, 32 is adds to 5, so that to me is energy shift. Energy shift. A lot of things are shifting for you. There's a lot of opportunities coming in. You also need to trust that your needs will be met. You're entering into this time of sweetness. Sorry for the noise upstairs, you guys. You're being given nourishment in all forms possible. That's what they're saying. I feel for some of you, you're stepping into a job that is more authentic to you. Again, because in your past jobs, you didn't feel accomplished, you didn't feel recognized, but all of that is changing now. So those are the changes that are coming in for you guys, and now I'm going to step to option 3. So for those of you who picked option 3, the changes that are coming in for you, we have blessed. I am blessed. Okay, I'm getting she feels, she knows. Her eyes are closed, so I feel like she knows at an intuitive level what's coming. I feel like you're very connected to your spirit guides and your ancestors. I feel like if you pick this stack, you might have an altar in your home. For some reason, I'm picking that up, altar, or maybe you should pay more attention to your altar as well. I'm picking up on tattoos, so maybe you have tattoos. I also feel like your prayers are being answered. I also feel like it's best for you if you communicate with your ancestors in an altar. I feel like it will help you feel more connected to them. I feel like also this person here is giving thanks for something. We're going to see what this thanks is, but that's what I'm getting. Be thankful. You're blessed. Whatever situation has left your life or whatever, yeah, because look, her shirt looks like it's ripped. So it feels like you've been through it. You've been through something difficult. Or you were ripped apart in some way. Okay, maybe something was ripped apart from you. Something was taken away from you. Just know that whatever was taken away from you, it was actually a blessing. The wheel. Yes, so there's a change. Change feels unsteady. You're unsure how things will turn out. This is Jupiter, which is fantastic because Jupiter is moving direct, as I said, tomorrow on the 11th, and this is the 10th today. So you guys, this is very synchronistic. I feel like you guys are stepping into a new cycle in your life. So you might have gone through major transformation or a major death in some way in your life, okay? Breathe. You're being called to breathe, to take a deep breath. Because again, you feel unsteady. There's this energy of like, I'm unsure. So Spirit is saying just stay focused in the energy of being thankful and just knowing that everything that is happening is for your highest good. I'm also getting, it's like you're writing a new page on your book of life here, okay? They're really drawing me into the book. Some of you should be doing automatic writing. Some of you are doing that. If you are, I feel like you're receiving messages through your automatic writing. Is very good if you keep a journal at this time as well. But a lot of transformation I'm picking up with the snake here. And you're being asked again to do some meditation, to connect with your ancestors, maybe in front of your altar. I don't know why I'm picking up altar a lot. I release what doesn't serve me. Exactly. There's a lot of releasing here. There's a lot of letting go. There's a lot of, I don't need this. Or maybe even not you physically letting this go, but Spirit taking it away from you, okay? People walking away from you. Being laid off a job, or your roommate saying bye, something like that. It feels like someone left. And Spirit just wants you to know, yes, this is difficult. It's hard, but just, stay in prayer. Yeah, we have the Death card. Some of you let go of Scorpio, walked away from a Scorpio. Others of you, maybe you are the Scorpio. Okay, maybe you have Jupiter in Scorpio. I'm also getting here, you're just being asked to surrender and let your spirit guides take the wheel. I feel like your guides are really trying to connect with you guys. There's so many of them that I'm picking up on here, and I can't really channel every single one's message. But you guys need to connect to your altar. If you don't have an altar and you've had one, but for some reason you stopped, I do feel like you should do it again. Again, if you feel called to, it's not, you don't have to do it. But I feel like an altar will really benefit you, or going to a sacred place, if that is a church or whatever that is for you. Okay, and you don't even have to have an altar, just like a sacred space in your home, or a little candle where you put your decks, something like that. Or where you meditate, that could be your sacred space. But I'm getting this energy of like Spirit really just patting you on the back and being like, it's okay. I know you've been through a lot. I know you had to let go of a lot of things, and you've been crying, and you've been praying, and you've been asking for us to help you carry this pain, or to heal this pain. And Spirit is saying that they are there with you, and they are, especially when you meditate and when you pray, okay? They are there with you. You're not alone. It's just the cycle needs to happen. Yeah, the Explorer. See, there's the heart. So this is something that was very close to you, that really caused you pain in your heart. You're being called to explore new things. That's what's going on. For some of you, if you left a relationship, I feel like you're being called to try something new, because I feel like the person that you had was not good for you. You're almost at the end of the cycle. I am picking that up. There's something with writing here. I don't know, but there's something with writing. Write. Maybe someone needs to know that your calling is writing. I don't know, but there's something here about writing. You're being too critical of your writing or of your work. You're being too nitpicky too, I'm getting, for some of you. But you're being asked again to try new things. Okay? And then we have number 9, concentration. See, there's the writing again. Number 9. So you're almost at the end of the cycle. See, Ganesh here is sitting down in kind of like an altar situation here. So some of you need to go to a sacred place, like a church, a temple, and connect with your guides in that way. You're being asked to concentrate. And not concentrate only on the things that are bad or what has left, but concentrate on the new possibilities. Look at things with a different perspective. I feel like you're being asked to open your eyes to something. See, she has her eyes closed, but right here we have the eye open. So I feel like Spirit is really saying, if right now you can't understand why something left or why things ended the way they did, they're saying surrender. Soon you will see. Soon you will see why this had to happen, why things had to go this way. I feel like for people who pick this pile, you're being pushed out of your comfort zone and it's not feeling pretty, or you're not liking the push at all. At all. But spirits are like, it's the only way. It feels like, you know, they're pushing you and you're holding on to dear life. And Spirit is saying, no, you have to try something new. There's something better for you. That's what I'm getting. There's something better for you out there. Whether this is a relationship, a job, there's something better that's waiting for you to find it. And Spirit is trying to give you that push. They're calling you to surrender. That's a big word I keep hearing in my head. It's just surrender. Journaling is coming up a lot too, you guys. So journal. Journal what you feel, how you feel. How does this change make you feel? How did this person that left makes you feel? Because I feel like you're going to find something there. There's going to be a pattern that's going to be released through your writing. Yeah, because there's an ending here. Whether it's a physical ending or a metaphorical ending, but something is happening. It feels like things are being stripped away from you. You might feel shaken, you might feel raw, you might feel uncertain. And Spirit is saying that's okay. This is all a period for you to prepare for what is coming for you. There's a new adventure, there's abundance coming in. And you need to make space. And the only way to make space is for you to get rid of this person or this thing that is not allowing you to concentrate on what Spirit wants you to do, on what you should be concentrating. Okay, so that's what it feels like. They're redirecting your energy. Spirit is saying incorporate new things. The explorer, incorporate, try new things. That will help you create more balance in your life. They're really calling you out of your routine, because they're saying things have gotten too mundane. Things have gotten too comfortable. And Spirit doesn't want that. What do you want to explore? What will bring in more excitement? What will give you more freedom? Those are the words that are coming up. Again, some of you, you're going to different places. You're going to new places, doing new things, meeting new people. And for some of you, that is scary. You don't like that. There's something that needs to be unearthed within you. That is what's coming up. There's something that needs to be released to make space for something new. In order for you to concentrate on what you really need to be doing at this time. So try new things. Maybe for some of you, travel. There's two wheels here. There's a cycle that needs to be broken. Okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I hope this has helped you. I wish you the best. And take care of yourselves. I will see you guys next time. Bye.